I guess we kind of mentioned a little bit. What's it going to be like trying to drive past the stadium and seeing your big mug up there?
It's exciting. It's just exciting. Like, I just remember when I first got here and I seen Jamar and JG and they were all on the side. I'm like, dang, like that's one of, I want to make that one of my goals as well. And for it to like happen, it's been excited.
How'd you find out, and what does it mean to be a junior up there? Because typically that's a spot reserved for seniors.
Yeah, I mean, gotta just take it in and be a leader. That's what I look at it as. It's just I'm one of the leaders on the team, and I gotta take that role and provide for the younger fellas.
Who kind of made that decision, and when were you informed?
I don't know who made the decision,
Okay.
but I was told maybe a week ago, so I was like real excited.
Obviously good year for you last year. What when you go back and watch your film, where were you good? Where do you need to get better?
I have pretty good ball skills when the ball's in the air, but as far as anything else, I just gotta be more physical with the receivers and just make sure I stay glued to them. Everything's a break. Coming out of my breaks, I'm on the receiver every time and not just floating around.
How would you evaluate the season that you had?
It was okay.
Okay.
It was all right. Yeah. I mean, got beat a few times, so I definitely got way more.
Where do you feel yourself getting better?
All aspects, just technique, being technical, with my eye progressions, reading the quarterback 3-step, 5-step, and just progressing from there.
Did you said you're the heaviest you ever been?
Yeah, I put on a little bit of weight, get a little bigger.
Have you gotten stronger? You
Yes,
feel like
definitely.
you're more equipped to be physical with guys?
Yes, definitely. All our lifts, I actually didn't think I was going to be as strong as I was when we first maxed for our 4-rep maxes, so that was real cool.
How are you doing physically?
I'm doing good.
What do you weigh right now? Like I said, I remember talking to you the first time you got on the field, and you were like $150, and now you're like, at least on the roster it says you're like up to $152.
Yeah. No, I think I'm pushing about like 157 now. Putting on a little bit. I would go between 160, 157 every now and then.
Your shirt still fit?
Yeah, a little bit. They're getting a little tighter.
In all honesty, though, I mean, like you're probably one of the smaller cornerbacks in the Mountain West, and probably definitely one of the smaller starting cornerbacks in the Mountain West. So I mean, how do you continue to kind of rise that level?
Perfection and preparation. If you prepare harder than your receivers, it doesn't really matter how good or how big or strong they are. You know going into the match that it's going to be a physical game. It's college football, so just preparation.
What's the biggest challenge you have when you go against someone at 6'6"?
I don't see if that's a factor. I don't think that's a factor.
On that note, Coach he's mentioned your name with like Kyle Wilson and other names that have came through here before, and it's because of your preparation. So, how much pride do you take in that, and what's it like to be mentioned with some of like the greats like Kyle Wilson, first round pick?
Yeah, it's true. It's amazing. Like, you put in all the time, and for other people to see like what you're doing, but it's not all on me. We got great coaches, and the secondary is looking good as well. So if the other corner on the side is doing good, then I'm gonna play good as well. So it's not just me; it's a collective group, all of us.
You mentioned getting beat a couple times. In the secondary as a whole, the pass defense probably wasn't where you guys wanted it last year. What are you guys doing, and why is that going to be better this year?
Last year, I just feel like we just didn't have that different. We had a mindset to where like it was okay sometimes, But this year, our mindset is way different. We're hungry and we're all excited, so it's gonna be good.
How do you get that different mindset?
Just going into the new year, new coaches, some different scheme, and you learn it, and if it fits you, it fits the players, then you progress from there.
How long did it take you to learn the system, and what percentage you think you know it?
I believe I played most of it in high school, so I didn't really have to learn too much. I just now perfecting it. Now that I know what to do, just going from there.
When you study, what are the key things you're looking for when you're watching film?
It's a lot of different things that I look for. I watch film probably half the day, so it's a lot of different things that I would go through.
You spend most of it watching yourself, or most of it watching your opponents?
Now, most of it's watching my opponents. I watch myself after practice, correct it, see what I did wrong, things that I could get better at during practice, and then most of it's my opponent.
You got any role models you look at, you know, guys in the NFL or something, you try to watch their film and see how they do it?
Yeah, well, guys who came through here, like Jamar, watching his tape from last year, what things did he pick up, what tendencies did he pick up? I mean, I watched film with him a few times, like, you know, just on our own when he was here, so I got a good gist of, like, what I should be looking for, you know, when I'm watching film.
That success that chain of guys had here, does that inspire you? Is it you aspire to that a little bit, or?
Yeah, definitely. It's just good. It's just good to see that these coaches were here when those players were here as well. So you know you're getting the same coaching. So now it's all on you to perfect it now. You know, because you know the coaching is doing good.
What do you need to bring to the secondary this year?
Just be a leader. Just lead these guys. Like, I'm not like a super old dude, but I'm like one of the oldest now. So just leading them and pointing them in the right direction, making plays, you know, so they see it and not just talk about it, they actually go out and perform.
You have a personal goal this year, something you want to accomplish?
Nah, I'm just playing for the team.
You play back there alongside Darian and Jeremy. Those guys have been back there a long time. And what do they bring to this defense, those two guys?
Experience, a lot of experience. They making calls, and we're trusting their calls that they're making. So as a secondary, safety gives you a call, you guys play it, and you trust that he made the right decision to play that technique.
What are you seeing at the other corner position, the battle over there?
It's nice. It's a battle. I mean, it's always good to see people compete. So I feel like we're getting the best out of each and every one of them every day, because they know at any given moment they can't just relax and be like, okay, I got the spot. Neither can I. You know, I'm like every day I'm gonna be on my, you know, doing good, because I know that I can't just relax and get comfortable and complacent.
So you've been watching some Ole Miss film already?
Yes, I have.
What are your first early thoughts on them?
They're good. They're good. They're very good.
Donte, how well do you know how well do you know you say you know the wide receivers around the Mountain West this year? Have you watched film on a lot of them?
Yes, I watched a few of them, mainly from last year, what they did, and we got some good receivers in the Mountain West.
I've seen you out there coaching up some of the other guys. What do you feel like you can bring to some of those younger guys, maybe guys even in your own class?
Just what the older guys brought to me when I first got here. They knew exactly how it should be and the standard that we wanted it to be at. So that's what I got to do now.
They got you up there with Bleed Blue. What does Bleed Blue mean to you?
True Bronco. That's what it is, you know. I'm buying into the program, and that's what it is.
With how highly some of the coaches have talked about you this year, and you know, you're on watch lists and whatnot, you ready to embrace being a number one cornerback and going up, you know, against having the top assignment each week potentially?
Yeah, that's what everybody wants. You go in each week and you want to guard their best receiver, because you know if you have a good game and if you lock down their best receiver, it's potentially we could get a win for the team. The defense feeds off energy, feeds off our guys making plays. So if I make a play, I might get the backers to now they might make a play. Now the D-line's hunting more, so they can't even throw the ball to where we get a sack. So it's good. It's just feeding off each other.
Did they pick a good picture of you?
yeah, that's a nice one.
Was there a matchup last year that stands out to you, a receiver you particularly enjoyed going up against or had trouble with, or any matchup that stood out to you?
Brandon Cooks, he was real good, you know, but I'll embrace every challenge that we're gonna get this year, and I'm ready for it.
That was your last game. What did you learn from that experience?
I just learned that every receiver is different. So each week you go in, you're gonna play a different receiver, and you gotta study them, and you'll be good.
You know,